Man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. Boy, I had to come back on live for this one right here, man. What the hell is going on with this Puff Daddy trial, bro? Man, they doing that man wrong, bro. Man, they doing people. Man, listen, man. Man, listen, man. I know I talk about Trump, man, but man, they doing Pete. I gotta speak about this, man. They doing Pete Diddy wrong, man. The man just sat there and beat the most serious charges. You know what I'm saying? Racketeering, sex trafficking. Charges that could have put him in prison for life. He just beat those charges, man. The man just beat those charges. The charges that could have put him in prison for life. You know what I'm saying? The man got found guilty on 2 charges, and the charges that he got found guilty on, those charges are misdemeanors. But for whatever reasons, the judge denied bond. He was like, nah, you can't go home, bro. You going back to NDYC or wherever you been at. Man, listen, man, let me tell y'all something about the feds, man. The feds play a dirty game, bro. They play a dirty game. And they already know, you know what I mean? They got beat by a black man, bro. They ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to let Puff Daddy off like that. And y'all know that. But what I'm saying is, I just feel like if anybody agree with me out there, if you feel like Puff Daddy, you know what I'm saying, should have been let go, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't see no reason to still be holding the man. The most serious of charges that he had, the jury found them not guilty on because they felt like, and I'm going to be honest with you, man. I've even said some things about this Puff Daddy situation, right? But that shit wasn't no Rico, bro. Come on, man. That shit was not no damn Rico. Man, they had this man charged like he was on some John Gotti stuff. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I think they should have gave the man a bun. You ain't got no business still holding that man in no jail, bro. Come on, man. They did R. Kelly dirty. But I'm gonna tell you, that girl Cassie, boy, they need to lock her ass up. Cassie need to be locked up. That's right. I know y'all may be saying it different. Cassie, that MF need to be locked up in jail, bro. And that's just the bottom line. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can say anything about the baby oil, this and that, the third, him kicking her. I seen all of that. I get that part. He did that. But she agreed to take $30 million. Listen at what I'm saying. She agreed to take $30 million from P. Diddy, bro. $30 million not to testify, and then came to court and testified against the man anyway? Are y'all serious? Appreciate that 20, bro. That shit crazy as hell, man. I ain't never seen no shit like that. You gonna sit there and tell me that Cassie Ventura was down with this, with all of this shit. She was selling her own body. Puff Daddy was not forcing her to do nothing. But you mean to tell me you gonna sit there and come and testify against this man? They caught her in a bunch of lies, but she was still able to walk out that courtroom. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because she agreed to testify against the man for the feds, bro. That's right. She agreed to testify. But her testimony didn't help. Because at the end of the day, do I think Puffy was guilty of something? I think Puffy should have been found guilty for hitting of anything. But all that other extra shit, man, come on, man. Y'all need to stop that, bro. And then R. Kelly, they trying to kill him in prison right now. I don't know what the feds got going on. But I'm going to tell y'all entertainers out there right now. Man, whatever you got going on, but you better slow down. Listen, whatever y'all got going on out there, y'all better slow down because the feds ain't playing, bro. The feds ain't playing. Man, listen, man. This man had 5 charges. The man beat the racketeering and the sex trafficking. We know and understand. If y'all don't know, them 3 charges right there could have landed that man in prison for life and feds for life. The racketeering by itself carry a natural life sentence. But he beat the 3 most serious charges. And now y'all mean to tell me y'all don't want to let this man out of jail? Why? Because he beat him. But Cassie, I'm gonna tell you, I don't care what nobody got to say. You can say whatever you want to say about me out there. At the end of the day, do I agree with a lot of shit that Puff Daddy done? No. A lot of people say it may be karma for Biggie and Pac. I don't know. I'm not gonna say. Gene Deal saying Puffy the reason why Biggie dead. Gene Deal been saying for years that Puffy the reason why that Christopher Wallace is dead and that he put the hit on Tupac. That came out of Gene Deal mouth. I don't know how true it is. I'm not gonna get into that because I wasn't there when it happened, so I don't know what happened. But some people say it's karma. The reason why Puffy going through what he going through now, they say it's called karma. I'm not gonna sit here and say that. I'm speaking on what's going on now. The man, when he beat the most 3 serious charges yesterday, that man should have been granted a bond and allowed to go home with his family. Because the 2 charges he got now, okay, they misdemeanors. They carry up to 10 years apiece. So he's still facing a maximum of 20 years. And for whatever reasons, I don't know, man, my gut feeling is telling me, man, that judge is up to something. That judge is up to something. The feds is pissed off. The prosecutors are pissed off that Puff Daddy beat them, bro. They do not like that. So my gut feeling is telling me that judge got some tricks up his sleeves, bro. I believe they going to try to give Puffy. This is what's going to happen. To make it right, because he done made the feds look stupid. Don't y'all know the feds got a 90% ratio, conviction ratio? Man, that's the highest of the highest. Them motherfuckers don't lose, bro. But for Puff Daddy, to bring them lawyers that he brought in now a dream team. You know what I'm saying? And beat the feds, they don't like that. So I'm going to tell you what they finna do. A lot of y'all may agree and some may disagree. I'm going to tell y'all what they finna do with Puffy. I'm going to tell y'all what they finna do. That nigga got 2 charges. Hold on for a minute. This nigga got 2 charges right now. Both of them, hold on, let me get from by this light. This nigga got 2 charges right now. Both of them carry 10 years apiece. I'm going to tell y'all what the judge finna do. The judge going to give this man 20 years. He going to give him 10 and 10 and run them concurrent. He going to have 1 10-year sentence. He done been locked up in the county jail for 1 year. He going to get credit for 1 year. That's going to leave him with 9 years. And feds, nigga, you do 85% of your time. You do 85% of your time. So add that up. If they give him 10 years and knock 1 year off for the year, but what I take that back. He gonna be in the dead more than 12 because he got locked up. He done already been down 10 months. He go to court for sentencing in October. So we got all of July, we got all of August and all of September. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's just give him 14 months. They gonna give Puff Daddy 10 years and they gonna knock 14 months off of it. So that's going to leave him with 8 years and 8 months. Feds 85% of the time, bro. He going to go in there and do damn near 8 years off of that. That's how the feds finna get back. See, a lot of y'all don't know what's going on. I know what's going on. I know how the feds work. But my thing is this here. Cassie Ventura should have been charged. She should have been sharing the cell with somebody else because she was down with the free calls. She was down with the drug trafficking and everything. And that's what I don't get and understand. A lot of people's had so much bad shit to say about Puff Daddy. Oh, the baby all party. You got people like Kevin Hart all at the awards making jokes about the man. Everybody talking all this shit about Puff Daddy. Now all of a sudden, Diddy the one, not everybody down with Diddy. Not everybody, oh, Puff Daddy, he beat the feds. Not everybody want to clap their hands for the man. But then when this shit was going on, that man ain't had nobody around. There is only one man that came to support that dude, bro. And I got to give that man his props and his respect. And that's motherfucker Kanye West. Kanye West pulled up at the courthouse. Whether he felt like they was going to let him in or not, Kanye West pulled up. That's right, free Diddy. Kanye West pulled up to support Puff Daddy. And I got to also give a shout out to Lil Boosie. I got to give a shout out to Lil Boosie. Because you know what? Lil Boosie said, you know what? This right here should be a wake-up call for the black people, bro. Stop going against each other and stick together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate back. I'm going to tell you, I don't know if he had Biggie Small killed or not. I don't know if he had Tupac killed. They say he gave Keefe D them $1 million to knock Tupac off. I don't know. Yes, Diddy is wrong for a lot of stuff he done. That shit that I seen what he did to Cassie in the motel, he was wrong for that. But at the end of the day, man, two wrongs don't make a right. Cassie should have been found. She should have been charged and put away because she engaged in them freak offs with Puff Daddy. Double tap the stream for the win, guys. Let's go. Like, share, subscribe, comment, turn on all post notification bell. And I also want to give a special shout out to somebody. I want to give a special shout out to that brother. Podcast was sold. The podcast was sold. I want to give that man a shout out. You want me to tell you why? Sean G. I want to give a shout out to Sean G. That man was at that trial faithfully, bro. That man covered that whole entire trial faithfully. And I agree with Sean G. Everybody was trying to do everything they seen him doing. Y'all know I got a Donald Trump platform. So this today, the only reason why I'm speaking on it, because I don't really cover shit like this. But I had to come on here and speak about it. Sean G, the podcast of soul, they did a great job. Sean G did a hell of a job with covering that trial. So y'all need to definitely support that man. But back to what I was saying with this cat. Now with R. Kelly, I'm going to show y'all how the feds play R. Kelly fucked up. They didn't give R. Kelly an opportunity to subpoena the parents of them kids that he in feds for now. See, R. Kelly didn't get that chance. They railroaded R. Kelly. Now they tried to turn around and railroad Puff Daddy. Because I'm going to tell y'all, make no mistakes about it. People saying, well, this is the first time Puffy ever been in trouble. This is the first offense, so forth, etc. They don't care about that. The Fed, now if it was state, if we was dealing with the state right now with these charges, oh yeah, the state would have went on ahead and gave him some probation and let him slid on through the crack. But we talking about the feds. We talking about the federal. Federal ain't gonna do what the state gonna do. Hold up for a minute. What y'all doing? I'm gonna make it go now. She was put her foot on my arm and sat down. Back to what I was saying, guys. I apologize for that. But the state and the feds, they are different. The state would have let Puff Daddy go. He'll be at home right now getting ready to pop fireworks with his moms, his daughters, his sons, and everything for the 4th. But it's not going to happen. But listen, y'all heard it here first. I'm telling y'all what the feds are finna do. Boy, they finna give that man 20 years. He going to be the first person ever to ever been in trouble for the first time. But and then think about it. The charges are they non-violent charges. But Cassidy wrote a letter and another guy wrote a letter saying that they feel like Puff Daddy is a big threat to the community. They fear for their life. They think he might try to get out and do something to them because they testified against him. Listen, man, let me tell y'all something. All that is a bunch of BS. That's a bunch of BS. That man is a billionaire. What you think that man gonna get out and try to go for what? He wasn't associating with him before then. You see what I'm saying? So y'all gotta understand the feds play a lot of effed up games, man. And they using these people to testify. Now that you got them to testify and you couldn't get the conviction that you was hoping or seeking, now y'all want to say, you know what? We ain't letting this ninja go nowhere. We gonna make him sit in that cell, continue to eat that state food or do whatever he doing and hoping he do something to F up so we can go ahead and hit him with some more charges. That's all it is, man. Y'all got to pay close attention. But if you really think that if y'all think Puff Daddy should be home with his family right now, type hashtag free Diddy in the chat. Right now, let's go. Type hashtag free Diddy in the chat right now. Let's go. Hashtag free Diddy if you think Puff Daddy should be out with his family right now. I feel like he should be out. I think the man should be home right now. At the end of the day, like I said, I don't care what nobody say. Right is right, wrong is wrong. The man beat the charges. The man beat the most serious charges that could have sent him off for life. He beat that. I see one person saying free Diddy. That's what I'm talking about, man. I see a couple free Diddies, man. And listen, let me tell you something, right? I don't know Gene Deal like that. Appreciate the super chat. I don't know Gene Deal like that, right? But I'm going to tell y'all the issue that I got with Gene Deal. And I'm not saying I'm beefing with Gene Deal or none of that. But the issue that I have with Gene Deal goes on these podcasts, right? And Gene Deal contradict itself, bro. Gene Deal do a whole lot of contradicting, man. He'll say one thing and then turn around and say something other. 1 minute you talking good about Puff Daddy, in a sense, and the next minute you're dragging the man's name through the mud. So Gene Deal, you got to be consistent. I feel like Gene Deal wanted to see the man get convicted. Because as y'all know, over the years, Gene Deal keeps saying that Puff had something to do with Biggie murder. I can't confirm that. Can't none of us confirm that. We don't know that. And from my understanding, Gene Deal he wasn't even in the car. The same car that he said he was in when Biggie got shot. I heard Gene Deal wasn't even in. They said Deal was in the car with Puffy. So I don't know what's going on with that, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just kind of ironic how all these people was talking bad against Puff Daddy, bro. Everybody wanted to see Diddy go down. Diddy this and Diddy that. Diddy did this and Diddy did that. At the end of the day, the man to beat the 3 most serious charges, I feel like the man should be free. I should feel like the man should be free. The Secret Services has something to do with Biggie Smalls' murder. I believe that. You know what? Who you is? Shane, I believe exactly what you just said, my brother. I don't think Puffy got nothing to do with it. You right. I think the Secret Service had something to do with Big and Tupac murder because they didn't want to see them boys. If them boys would have came together, they would have controlled this whole world. It'll be different. So they didn't want to see that. That's why. I'm sure Diddy did go down. Go down where? Man, let me tell y'all something, man. If y'all think Cassie should be locked up, type Y in the chat right now if you think Cassie should have been locked up with Puff Daddy. Because as we know, she played a significant role too. You was engaging in a sexual acts. You texting this man, calling this man, telling this man you can't wait for the next session. Come on, man. That's some barbaric. She just as wrong as Puff Daddy, bro. You can't keep throwing all that shit on Diddy. Because see, one thing about it, what y'all can't take away from Puff Daddy, the man did a whole lot for hip hop, bro. The man did a whole lot for the culture. I don't care what nobody say. You can say this and you can say that. At the end of the day, you cannot take nothing away from Puff Daddy. That man did a whole lot for hip hop and a whole lot for the culture. And I just feel right now, this man is being dealt a bad hand. The man that beat his charges. And I ain't saying this to be racist, but if it was a white man, he wouldn't even be in that situation Puff Daddy in. He would have walked out as soon as after they ran the verdict out, he would have been gone. That's why I'm glad we got a president like Donald Trump in office that's finna bridge that gap, to take away that racism that exists in America. You feel me? Because I strongly believe either way it go, Donald Trump is gonna pardon Puff Daddy. Uncle Donald Trump is gonna pardon Puff Daddy by all means necessary. But and that's what I'm saying. Cassie Ventura, you come to court all pregnant, sitting up there on the stand, weeping and crying, but they caught her in a bunch of lies. And Brian Steele's a hell of a lawyer. That's the same lawyer that helped Young Thug get off of his shit. That's who Puff Daddy had. And the little black short woman. So, man, listen, let me tell y'all something, man. At the end of the day, the feds are just mad. The feds are just mad because that black man beat them. They don't like the fact that Puff Daddy beat their ass at their own game because they just knew they had it. You raided the man's house. You got some drugs. You got 1,000 bottles of baby oil or whatever you got out of there to make it seem like that this man, you know what? They said it right. The man was what's that old saying go? When you trade your woman out with somebody, y'all know what y'all know what that old phrase is? That's exactly what Puff Daddy was. He wasn't a criminal. The man wasn't a criminal, man. You know what I'm saying? The man just like to do freaking things on the low with his people. But Gene Deal is wrong. Gene Deal is wrong for keep going on them podcasts, putting information out there. Because see, now the feds get a whip of that shit about him saying Puff had something to do with Biggie Smalls' murder. They can start investigating Puff Daddy for that. So we need to just start speaking on stuff and just let it be. Because like I said, at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. Puff Daddy beat the 3 most serious charges. The man don't have no business still being locked up in that county jail, bro. And that's just the bottom line. Do you agree with me? That's right, she was a toy. But she made her own self a toy. Cassidy made her own self a toy. She made her own self vulnerable. She put her own self in that situation or that. to be dealt with like that, because if that's not something she wanted, she could have left. The woman could have been left. You're not going to sit there and tell me that man held you in captivity. The man kidnapped you or held you against your will, telling you you couldn't go nowhere. We're not going for that. I'm not simply going for that. I don't care what the people think out there. I'm telling you what the people need to know. If Cassidy really wanted to go, she could have been left. She could have been got out of Dodge. But no, that's what she wanted, bro. That's what she wanted. She was enjoying that shit. Don't y'all know the lawyers had phone calls, text messages where she had been texting Puff Daddy? Oh, yeah, Diddy, I enjoyed this and I enjoyed that. How can the feds bring somebody like that on stand to testify on their behalf against Puff Daddy when she was engaging in the sexual acts with the man? What kind of case it was? It was never a case from the beginning. Racketeering? How the hell you gonna get racketeering out of that, man? Tell me how you get racketeering out of some BS like that. It don't make no sense, guys. It didn't add up from the beginning. And see, the jury, we gotta give a salute to the juries. The juries weren't going for that. The juries was not buying that bullshit there. You know what them people said? Not guilty on racketeering, not guilty on 2 counts of sex trafficking. What was he trafficking? The woman was staying with it. How the hell could he traffic the woman and she was with it? She was inviting these dudes to come to her apartment to do freak offs with her. Not at Puffy shit, at her own stuff. So at the end of the day, free Puff Daddy, bro. Free Diddy. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Free Diddy right now. Let that man up out of there. That man that did too much for the culture and for hip hop. That man that sat in that jail for 10 motherfucking months for some BS. And I can honestly say here and say that Puff Daddy was locked up on some BS. On bullshit. That was the Cassidy Ventura. Justice need to be served on her ass. They need to go serve her right now and lock her ass up. We don't care about Cassie being pregnant. Any other woman that go to jail or prison, they will take their ass to the hospital and get that baby up out of there and sew them up and bring them right back. And that's what she deserved right now, because she was wrong for lying on the man. The man gave you $30 million. The man gave you what you asked for. You asked for $20 million. The man gave you $30 million. I'm going to repeat that again. Cassidy Ventura asked for $20 million. Puffy gave her $30 million. She was happy. Oh, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and say nothing else. I'm going to leave it alone. Then you turn around and come up on the stand and you try to testify against the man. You feel what I'm saying? But see, one thing about it, God don't like ugly. Karma's an ML. What goes around, come around. Puffy coming up out of that situation. Y'all think he gonna remain in that situation? Absolutely not. Puff Daddy about to come up out that situation. But what I don't understand is all the fake people out there. Everybody that was talking bad about him, talking smack, calling him this, calling him that. You know what I'm saying? Now he done beat the charges. Now everybody want to D-ride. Not everybody cool with Puff Daddy. Oh yeah, Puffy this, Puffy my man, this and that. He beat the Fed. Come on with that crazy stuff, with that phony stuff, man. There's a lot of phony peoples out there in the world. But that dude, Sean G, from the podcast with Soul, I salute. I salute Sean G. Boy, that boy covered that trial. He did that. Sean G covered that trial. He did that. Nothing but love the podcast and soul. And I done went over there and subscribed to the man channel. That man ain't no criminal. That man ain't no criminal. Puff Daddy ain't no criminal. Y'all trying to make it seem like the man a criminal. The man ain't no different than nobody else. Everybody got an effed up past. Everybody that did something in the past. So don't sit here and try to make it seem like the man a criminal. Because that ain't going to fly like that. I got an incoming call. Hello? Where y'all at now? All right, I'll be over there. I'm on live. All right. So let me tell y'all something. The podcast with Soul, Sean G, did a hell of a good job covering that Diddy trial. And I salute and respect that man to the fullest. And like I say, I just wanted to come on here and speak about this. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to come over here and share this with y'all. Like I said, you know, y'all know this is a Donald Trump platform. I cover politics. You know what I'm saying? But there is no way possible I was going to sit here and ignore the fact that this brother that done so much for the culture, man, is being railroaded the way he's being railroaded and not speak on it. I spoke on Donald Trump's situation when they tried to railroad Donald Trump on them felonies, right? Okay, so I'm here speaking on Puff Daddy's behalf. I just feel as though they trying to railroad the man. And that's just the bottom line. Okay, he's a freak. Everybody's a freak. Everybody got a lot of freakness in them, man. He ain't the only one got freakness in it. Come on, what are y'all talking about, man? See, that's what I be telling y'all, man. Y'all sit here and let the media manipulate y'all minds with this BS, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Cassie Ventura is wrong just as well. I feel as though she was wrong. Puff Daddy was wrong for doing the stuff that he was doing. But do I feel as though, do I think that Puff Daddy need to be where he's at now? No, the man need to be home with his family. Double tap the stream for the win, guys. Let's get the likes up. Puff Daddy should be out with his family right now. Right now. But guess what, though? R. Kelly, we gotta start protesting for R. Kelly. They trying to kill R. Kelly out there in the feds, bro. They trying to kill that man out there in Butler, North Carolina. See, they got R. Kelly in a bad, effed up situation. But again, at the end of the day, a lot of y'all saying, bump that, R. Kelly need to be where he's at. I'm going to say it like this about R. Kelly. R. Kelly, yes, he was wrong for messing with them underage girls. I'm not going to say here and defend that. Yes, he was wrong. But guess what? The parents was even more wronger because they was selling them girls to that man. That's right. They was selling them girls to R. Kelly for money and music careers. So at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. We ain't going to sit here and defend one and not defend the other. That's right. We're not going to sit here and defend one and not the other. I'm streaming Free Puff Daddy. Free Diddy right now. If I got to write a letter to the feds saying Free Diddy, nigga, that's what I mean. Free Diddy right now. Let Puff Daddy go. Let him go, man. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, man. That's right. Free Diddy. Free Diddy, man. Free Diddy. Free Diddy. Free Diddy. Free Diddy. Free Diddy. And if y'all want to support the channel, I'm finna put my Cash App up. If y'all want to support the channel, you can support the channel. Yeah, if y'all want to support the channel, you can support the channel. You can do whatever you want to do. But it's not going to change the fact, like I said, free Puff Daddy because they done did the man wrong, bro. They done did the man dirty. You done had the man in jail for damn near a year, bro. Almost a year sitting in the jail cell for what? For 2 misdemeanor charges? Are y'all serious? You holding this man in captivity and confinement on 2 misdemeanor charges? Come on, man. That is crazy, bro. I ain't never heard no shit like that before. But I get it. I get it. That's how the system works. See, the feds tried to do Donald Trump the same way. Uncle Trump said, I'm not going for it. Uncle Trump said, I'm not going for it. By no means necessary. Let me put my Cash App up real fast. Let me put it up real fast. And shout out to Sean G. The podcast was sold. Shout out to academics for supporting that, brother. What's going on, gang? Shout out to Awesome. Cassie is guilty as well. You right. You absolutely right, man. You right, gang. She is guilty. Everybody know Cassie is guilty. You gonna sit here and say Puff Daddy guilty, but she's guilty too because she was engaging with him, bro. She was engaging in the same sexual activities, man. Like, what are we talking about? Come on, man. Y'all got to get y'all, man. Listen, bro. Like I said, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Right is right, wrong is wrong. Sean G. The podcast was sold. Guilty of what? Is this the upside down? Do the thugs? What you mean about what y'all mean? My G, I'm foolish for what? I'm foolish because I say Puff Daddy. Come on, man. See, that's what's wrong with y'all black people right now. You want to see your own kind go down for BS, bro. That's what y'all want. Y'all want to see your own kind go down for BS. That's not right and exact, bro. Puff Daddy, I feel as though Cassidy should be held accountable just as well because she was just as wrong as Puff Daddy. She was giving it up. She was giving the twat up. Yeah, Cassie was giving the twat up. Like y'all don't know she was giving it up. She had people coming to her place when Puff Daddy wasn't even around doing what she was doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting paid for what? Nah, I ain't getting paid off for nothing. That's why my cash app is up. This all I got to my name, buddy. What y'all doing? I ain't got but $3 to my name. $3. Yeah, I love baby oil. Yeah, so what? So I'm going to tell y'all something, right? That's right, I'm broke, man. You know what? I'm going to get off alive. I shouldn't have put my cash app up. Just because a brother broke right now trying to get a little love and support, now y'all want to come and talk trash about me because I got my cash app up. I'm going to go ahead and get off this live stream. Like I said, man, before I go, free Diddy. I feel as though Cassidy should have been in the same situation. She should have been locked up too. She was just as wrong and just as guilty as Puff Daddy. That's just the bottom line. That's just how I see it. Like I said, y'all might see it different than otherwise. Okay, cool. Cool deal. So what? At the end of the day, they're going to have to let that man go. They can't keep him in there forever. They cannot keep Puffy in there forever. Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Broken glass, best beware. If it ain't about the cheese puff, just don't care. Come on, man, bad boy, bro. Y'all know what time it is. We talking about Diddy. We talking about Diddy. We talking about P. Diddy right now. Get that stuff right, man. Stop hating on that brother. The man that beat the charges, if the jury felt like he was guilty, they would have found him guilty. But they found him innocent on 3 of the most serious charges. So what? So what? Now a lot of y'all out there mad that the man ain't got found guilty. This a shame when it's your own people, your own black folks wishing bad on you, bro. A bunch of y'all are ninjas in my chat right now wishing bad on that brother, man. That's crazy, bro. Y'all listen, y'all follow Gene Deal too much. Y'all listen to Gene Deal too much, bro. Y'all listen to Gene Deal too much. That's what y'all do. A little bit too much of Gene Deal. But like I said, I'm about to get off this live stream, man. Cassie was a part of it. She saw the bag. He probably was going to leave her. That's why. Yeah, because she was, listen, it's all Cassidy. All of this with Cassidy. She mad because Puffy dumped her for young M.A. Young M.A. That's what she mad about. You know what I'm saying? That's what she mad about. Yeah, she mad about that. You feel me? Young M.A. Puffy. Hold on. I think I got to. Somebody send me something. Did somebody send me something? Oh, I thought somebody had sold me something. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Like I said, I just want to come on. I need to change real fast. I'm going to the pond, bro. I just wanted to come on and share that with y'all. Like I said, I know a lot of people probably want to see Puff Daddy go down or whatever. But the jury felt like the man was innocent, bro. Yeah, he felt like the man was innocent. I don't even have a PayPal yet, so that ain't gonna, help me anyway. So yeah, guys, one more time before I go. Type hashtag free Diddy in the chat. Get out and get money. You need more than $3. Man, I can't do no work right now, man. I had kidney surgery not too long ago. I don't go back to work until the end of this month. It's all good. I'm all right. I'm good. I ain't asking you to send me nothing. You ain't got it. You good. What are y'all doing? Come on. I'm finna take you over there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hold up, baby. See, that's why Samaya, I'm gonna stop letting people come over here. I'm finna stop. I'm gonna have to stop that. Cause you doing too much. I can't even do my videos for this crap, man. Y'all doing too much.
What's he doing?
Finna take you over the back over that lane. That's what I'm finna do. Take you to Butterball. Hold up. I'm finna take you.
Somebody push me like that.
Hold on, guys. Don't y'all go nowhere. Let me take her over there and I'll be right back. Come on.
Somebody push me like that.
Come on. Hey, y'all get ready. I'll be right back. Y'all go in the living room.
I said we probably could go meet our neighbor.
So guys, I gotta end this live stream, right? I gotta let Puff Daddy coming home. He coming home. Diddy definitely coming home. I don't care what nobody say. Diddy coming home. Diddy is coming home. You can believe that. Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, I will be back on live tomorrow. I'm going to recover this right here. I'm going to recover this right here tomorrow, and we're going to go from there. How many views I got? Oh, shit. I got 239. My cash out pin, it's up. I'm finna put it up now. I'm finna put it up down there in the poll. My cash out pin. I'm finna put it up right now. Oh, it's already pinned. It's already pinned, man. It's up there. Self-conscious one, baby. Cash out. All right, there it is. Somebody said my cash out pin. There it is right there. There it is right there. Show me some love. Show me a little bit of love. It's up. Diddy deserves the chair. What? Oh, you think I got a couple while I was out? All right, let me check it real fast. Hold up for a second. I'll be right back. Hey, I'll be right back. I appreciate the $21 cash out. Hey, I'll be right back. I appreciate the $21 cash out. I'm going to leave the live running. I'll be right back. Come on, I'm finna bring him. I'll be right back, guys. Come on, y'all. Come on.
And guess what?
What?
Yo, YouTube is on YouTube.
How is on YouTube?
Somebody seen it
Damn, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, man. Hey, man, what's going on, man? I know it, man. I've been gone. King, know that, believe it. True that. What's going on, guys? I know I've been gone for a minute, man. Let me see if anybody else sent me any more cash out since I've been gone. Hold on, I'll be right back. Shake the $5 and the $21 cash out, man. KD, what you sent? You just sent me something? You just sent something? I definitely need it, man. I'm fucked up, boy. I definitely need it. Check your cash app. What's up, gang? Coco, y'all sent me some. Okay, KD, I just got the 5. I appreciate that. Nothing but love. I just got that. Good looking. Appreciate that. I got the $5 cash app and the $21 cash app. I got to get my phone back on, man. I don't have no minutes on this one. I'm using Wi-Fi. And then my government phone, I'm going to show y'all that. Don, you sent me 100. I appreciate that, man. Red Firm Banana, what's going on, man? Oh, Miss Coco, I got the 21. I appreciate that. See? My government phone, this shit ragged as hell, man. See, if I get this other phone off, I have Wi-Fi and I can go do live wherever I'm at. Let me check the cash app. I'll be right back. Whoever say they sent me $100. Whoever say they sent me $100, I didn't get it, man. It's all good. Miss Coco, I appreciate you. I got the 21 you sent, and I got the $5 that KD sent. What's up, Red Firm Banana? Hey guys, I got to get off this live stream, man. I'm gonna come back on tomorrow, and finish this live stream, man. I got some things I got to do, bro. Trying to make some money so I can get my phone on, bro. I'm about to go try to catch some fish to sell to get my phone back on, so I can start going live. I don't have to be connected around Wi-Fi, because if I leave out now with this phone, that shit just gonna go out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay consistent. Ain't nothing but love. I appreciate you, Miss Coco. Ain't nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all the love and the support. I appreciate the super chat money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a beautiful and safe 4th of July. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out.